Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to take you through a few steps of how to set up your store, what to do once you go into your store for the first time. In the last video, we set up the store, so now we're going to log into the store and see what it looks like. So we're going to go to sign in, and we're going to log into James Toys. Now this is what the store looks like to you when you go into your store for the first time. We're going to go to Manage Store. When you click on Manage Store, it takes you to the engine room of the store management system. So if we click on it, and this is where everything happens for you. This is where you've got full control. This is the back end panel, control panel of your store. So this is basically the engine room. To go back to your store, click back to my store, and then you're back in your store. Manage store, and then you're managing your store. Now the first thing I want to talk about is this section here. This is the business user panel. It gives you a snapshot, a very quick summary of what's happening on your store any one point in time. Captures active items, inactive item, expired items, so on, unpublished offers, friends, followers, bills, inquiries, orders. So it gives you a snapshot about your store. So the very first thing I want to show you is the profile module. When you click on profile, there's 4 functions you can perform in profile. You can manage my profile, change password, my store rating, and manage store admin. If you go to manage my profile, you click on manage my profile, it takes you into your profile, and you can edit your profile. As you can see, there's an option down the bottom to display name to buyer and to display email to buyer. So Sellzo have no problem in you displaying your details to the buyer so they can communicate with you directly. Remember, on Sellzo, there's no selling fees, there's no commission. Your profile photo, the profile photo of the account holder, appears when you're chatting to your contacts. So for example, if I go back to my store, when you go to Messenger, you'll see your online friends. If your friends are online, when you're chatting to them, your profile photo appears, and when you post comments on your news section in your store, post comments, your photo appears as well, or your profile picture appears. Now we're going to go back to my store. We're going to go back to manage my profile. We're going to try to change the profile picture, and when you go in for the first time, there usually is no profile picture, so you can choose file. We're going to go to there, choose this one, open, save, and we're done. Next thing is change my password. That's pretty simple. 3 steps: current password, new password, confirm, and submit. I'm going to skip my store rating for a minute. I'm going to go to manage store admin. Now manage store admin is a section in your back end where you can allocate, give access to your staff. Let's say you're a store of 30 odd staff. So you create an account to each one of your staff. To do that, you go to store admin and add new admin. You go in and assign login to each one of your staff. So create username, password, confirm password, email, first name, second name, all that sort of stuff. And we're going to go back. So once you do all that, you submit. Obviously, you press submit, and you've created an account for that staff member. Back to store admin, and you keep creating accounts for each staff member. Now once you've created all these accounts, let's say 30 accounts to 30 different staff members, obviously in a big organization you might want to give different staff members different levels of access and different privileges. So what you do is you go to admin group. So you may want to create, let's say 30 staff, you've got 5 different groups. Might be top end management, middle management, sales staff, admin staff, and maybe accounting staff. So you create a group. So I'm going to add a new group, and I'm going to call this group middle managers, and you can assign different privileges to people in this particular group. So once you create the group, you go through all the privileges, choose what you want them to be able to do and view and change, and you press submit, and then you go back to the list and you allocate people to that particular group. You create the next group and then you allocate people into that group as well. So that's basically manage store admin. Store rating, a little bit slow to open because it loads up the latest store rating. Obviously, your store rating captures data from 6 different categories: store feedback, social media, followers and friends, listed items, sold items, daily sign-in. So if you look at your daily sign-in, the more you sign in, the more points you get. Listed items, the more items you list, the more points you get. Followers and friends, social media, feedback, and your overall store rating out of 100. You can hide the store rating from your buyers, or you can show your store rating. Sellzo obviously wants you to show your store rating. Sellzo wants you to work on all these aspects, post stuff on your and share stuff on social media. Gives you a higher store rating. That concludes the profile section, and I'll see you in the next video.